So we're checking YouTube, and there's a comment by a user, James White, W-H-Y-T-E, who's asking for the solo for the Tales from the Crypt metal remix that I did. This was part of the Danse Macabre 2 Halloween compilation that came out oh so long ago in 2013. So, James White, I can show you this solo, and you're lucky because I happened to recently relearn the solo because I played the song live around Halloween this year. The solo has two parts in the song as it's recorded, and the first part of the solo, the first half, is done by Mr. Ryan Postlethwaite, mega beardo, and I do not know how to play his version, or his solo, his half. Because he plays it. And when I play it live, I cut that portion out because I don't want to come up with some BS thing to play instead of Ryan's awesome solo. I just play my part. So the second half of the solo is mine. It's where the wah pedal kicks in, and we can go over that. The specific request was for guitar tabs. I am not going to write out guitar tabs because it's kind of a pain in the ass, and I always end up hating doing it. So we're not doing that. But I will show you how to play it through. This song is, for the most part, in A harmonic minor, and I'm playing this on a 7-string Ibanez in drop A tuning, which means that the low string, instead of being a normal low B, is tuned down to a low A. However, for the solo, doesn't matter. We are not going to go down to that low 7th string, and in fact, I don't even think we're going to go down to low 6th string. If you have a 6-string guitar tuned in E standard, we are good to go. So I'm going to start by just kind of playing it through at a slower pace than it is recorded at, and then what we will do is kind of break down some of the riffs step by step. So, 1, 2, 3, go. There it is. So it starts with this kind of little riff on the D and the G strings up at the 7th and 8th fret. I'm not going to spell out all the little fret positions and strings because you can figure it out by watching. But just keep in mind it's kind of palm muted on the low part. The upper notes aren't, so... You can toss in pinch harmonics as you want. Then it does this little fill riff. You want to start this on the middle finger, use your pinky, and then do this little legato. Hammer back with your ring finger on the 7th because that sets you up for the descending riff. Then it does the big run upward. Which is kind of following box patterns, starting with Aeolian and then going Locrian and then going Ionian. Starts at the 5th fret here, so it's... And from there it kind of bleeds into this legato tapping run. This is not something that's precisely timed. I just kind of do it to feel every time and speed it up and slow it down. But the notes you want to use are... So up to the 20th fret there. So it's 8, 10, 12, 20. And you're kind of just going, riding it all the way up and back. Like that. And then to cap it off, slide up to the 14th fret on the B string, and then to the 15th. This solo is actually in D minor. The rest of the song is in A, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so you slide up. Then it does this 15 bend up to 17, basically, but with a rake. Back down with the bend. 13, then a quick 12 up to 13 and back, so. And then 15, 15. And then that same legato riff from earlier, but up here. And whatever fingering works for you. And then from here, what we're doing is we're kind of sliding up. We're following scale degrees, so it ends on the root here. The D, because it's in D harmonic minor, not A, like I said. And we're going to slide up to the 3rd and the 5th, and then the major 7th root, 3rd and 5th, major 7th root. So up to 15 on the D to 14 on the G. And then 14 on the B to 15 on the B. Then, what is that? 18 on the B, and then 17 on the E. And then up here at 21 on the E. Just kind of that slow, like, you're kind of teasing them with the root note, and then you actually hit it. From there it goes up beyond, hit the 22nd fret, bend up to 24th. So that's 21st, 18th back on the E. Then we're going to hit the 17th here. We're going to do this little kind of bend up and down a bit to kind of tease between those two notes. And with a vibrato that kind of straddles the two. Then back 18th, bend up to 20th. And a little descending sweep thing. Like that. So once again, the whole thing. That's it. Not super difficult. This is one that I didn't want to be too flashy with. It's more just about phrasing that I enjoy. The only thing that I find challenging is just getting that that ascending picking thing. Fast picking runs are not something I'm super strong with. I'm much better at legato. So this part, that part is tricky for me. I always end up stepping over myself. But then once you get to the tapping, that's easy for me. Anyway, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. I hope this helps. Practice it up. Do it slow. Do it with the metronome. Slowly speed it up until it matches the song tempo, and you will have success. Thank you for watching. As always, I'm Viking Guitar. Keep the world metal.